Welcome back to Theme Park Wizard, and today I'm at Universal Studios Hollywood. Check up on the park, Halloween Horror Nights, Fast and Furious lockers, and much more. So let's go, get right into it. The tent in the Parisian courtyard is now up. Not sure if there's any wood erected yet, but the tent is up. I'll go check on the other side to see if the maze or the house has been erected further. But yeah, I see this one starting up. Over here, right next to the Parisian courtyard, you got the Fast and Furious sports. Some more sports heading into the station are getting ready to, our foundations, not sports, but the foundations for supports are getting concrete poured right there. Concrete is poured on two of them, and they're getting gonna be poured on these other four. Four right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what those concrete casings are there for. But yeah, I see the progress is ramping up, moving over towards the fence. The overlook was blocked, so we're gonna go down to the lower level to see the progress because they can't see by the minions area. As digging in work gets close to the escalators, they added this construction fence here, so can't see from this side, but we'll go over there and take a peek. But yeah, from the escalators, I saw they're digging a big hole right around this area, so it makes sense to block for safety reasons. Gotta extend the construction fencing all the way towards this way. But let's go check over here. Not much change since the last time over here. Still waiting for the concrete to be poured on these rebar casings here, and still got the finished concrete right over there. Looks like they, again, as we discovered last time, they do these things in zones. So this is a different zone than the across the escalators. So they're probably working on, I think that's zone B from what I remember. Zone B today, and this is I think like C, and then the other one's D all the way in the corner. So it looks like zone C is taking a break for today, at least in this hour, but I'm sure they'll be back to it in the next couple of days or over the weekend. I'll definitely come back and check. But yeah, still, these are some massive supports here, probably again for the Scream Shield, and then the ones that are done are probably for the inversion over here. So this will be a lot. This will be pretty impressive when this goes up. In fact, they may have to put that construction fence over here because they have to use a crane and haul supports, like massive supports over here. I don't know. I guess they have to do it over here because I don't know how they're gonna do it over the as they could do it over the escalator. But yeah, I feel like they'd have to do that at nighttime or in the early morning for the park opens, because yeah, it'd be guests walk here, so it'd be pretty dangerous to do a massive multi-ton support over here. So that's probably what they're waiting for. I mean, well, they're gonna encase the concrete here, but the actual support putting on process will probably be done in the nighttime or early morning, because yeah, I just can't see. I can't envision a time or a scenario where they try to lift a massive support over the escalator unless you put the crane over here, but then still you're kind of lifting it over the escalator. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm actually very excited to see how that happens, because yeah, this is the tight spot between the studio tour and the pedestrians here. Yeah, this be fun to watch as it continues to grow. In my last video, or one of the last videos, you probably heard mentioned that Fast Furious has been delayed a little bit, about 6 months to early 2026, and that is because of the permitting process and the geotechnical process. This hill is a pretty gnarly hill, and there's some foundation issues from previous structures over here. So unforeseen issues, plus the heavy rainfall from the past year, or 2 years really, but really last year since this construction started, all leading to about a 6-month delay. It's not too terrible, honestly. It is a long time, but it's not like it could be a year delay, right? So it was basically went from summer 2025 to, let's say, early 2026. So not too terrible. I'm still working hard. It's not like they stopped working here. It's not, it's not like Universal ran out of money or something. They're working really hard on it. They're just they have to keep digging, make sure that foundation's safe. They'll be in the dirt phase a little bit longer, but they'll still continue to put up supports when needed, when these foundations are finished, because look, they still have the track and supports up right now. Got some construction equipment way over there in zone D, but I don't notice any progress, but they are taking down that mountain and flattening it out a bit. So that's what's going on over there in zone D. Let's go check on zone B. Yeah, so this is what's going on behind that construction fence right there. lots and lots of digging. Eventual supports and coast track will be going over there, but yeah, they're digging out, have to flatten out this mountain, at least the sections they want to put supports in, and that's what's going to take a while, because this is again a gnarly mountain. A couple previous structures have been here, so they got to really make sure it's safe for supports to build on, because you wouldn't want that coaster to fall as it goes along the tracks at high speed. So they're gonna make it nice and safe for all of us, and yeah, we'll keep watching digging every single week until that happens, and then we'll see more supports and more track. But look at this structure. Yeah, they put up, a whole nother platform here. Again, we saw them working on these concrete footings, or these foundations here, for like more supports. So this must be the maintenance track. Well, no, there's a switch track there. So I wonder what this is. Maybe that's the station? Interesting. Curious, but it's like an identical structure, but just tilted a little bit. So maybe some coast track goes there, maybe it's the station. We'll have to see, but this all of a sudden got like, it literally doubled in size. So that's pretty cool. And we'll be watching to see, if any more supports, any more track work comes on there. Because that's done once they take off these little temporary footings there. It's done just like that. So curious to see if there'll be more track installation and support installation this week. Lastly, over here in Zone C, not too much has happened from the last week. They've been digging a lot, and we don't have, again, the greatest view because there's a special event going on up there at the overlook. But from here, looks like they put up some temporary retaining walls, and they keep on digging away, and they put some more concrete on those foundations right there. Over at Halloween Horror Nights, the facade is ramping up for the house by the mummy. Very nice and 3D and pretty elaborate. Like the past few that have been here. Remember, Last of Us was here last year. Not sure what's going to be here this year. I know a couple of spec maps have come out, but I saw the first one. I did a live stream on. I've been too busy to see what the second one looks like. But when the third one comes out, I'll make sure to do a live stream and talk all about it. But then, hopefully this month or next month, we'll get some announcements for Halloween Horror Nights. Usually, the park-facing ones are the ones that get announced first, because again, guests can see them. So it's likely we'll have this one in the Parisian Courtyard announced first, and then maybe the one over here announced second, and then the Curious George and the Terror Tram announced last. Speaking of the T-pad lot, there's again a nice another 3D facade right there, but Soundstage 16 is blocking it, and there's some folks on the other side of this trash can here, so I can't have a viewing spot. But we'll take the studio tour another day and check that out, or go downstairs and try to go to the lower platform and look at it in the next couple days. But it's fully built out. Got the emergency exits going on right there. It's all built out. Looking pretty great. Can't wait to see what this is for this year. Also, John Murdy has announced once again that he'll be presenting at Midsummer Scream. I believe it's July 28th, I think. I'm not sure, but they just made the announcement. So if you want to catch Halloween Horror Nights announcements, he usually makes announcements. It goes into some history to the event. At that panel, the Halloween Horror Nights panel, it's usually on a Sunday, the last day. It's usually like the grand finale of the event. On Sunday, I believe it's Sunday, July 28th this year. You can get your Midsummer Scream tickets at midsummerscream.com. Painting continues on the locker structure. You can see the difference in colors right over there. This should open up this month. It's almost done. We have, again, the rockwork extends all the way across the building, and it can't open soon enough because, again, the relief this will provide on the locker situation that is currently available will be quite dramatic. Hey guys, so we're here, Theme Park Wizard, and yes, it's cloudy now, and I'm wearing a jacket and a different shirt. That's because the day I was going to upload this video, Universal officially announced that the name of the coaster, Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift, and the opening year. So I decided I'm obviously not going to post the video. I want to come back and get a few more shots of the logo that they released the opening year, and see some construction updates. So now Saturday, a couple days later, show you some quick clips of updated construction and the new logo, and then we'll be right back to our previous video. Okay, so good thing is the overlook is open. You remember? Yeah. A couple days ago when I was filming that the other portion of this video, It was closed for a special event, but now we have a nice look from the overlook. We got the more support going up, or foundations for supports going up right there. The rebar sections, they just got to pour the concrete. The track's going all the way up there. And they even spray painted some stuff going on over there, and lots of big rebar piles up over there too. Here's that second structure, the extension of this platform here, and I bet you the next piece of the track will be going right over here once they finish these supports, or these foundations for the supports here. And looks like the concrete's done, so it's about to look like just like those. And they got to take those down, and then I'm sure they'll be putting a nice piece of track to connect these two pieces right over here. Hopefully maybe this coming week I'll be here for that if they do. But yeah, it's looking pretty good on this side, and this again kind of spread up out of nowhere. I admittedly didn't see them. I didn't realize they were building this that fast over there. But yeah, this is a full-on little station first launch section going on here. That's super exciting. Here's those casings for supports that we saw on from the behind the wall last time. Now we get the full view of the numerous casings they have going on here. Again, there's no concrete yet. Those are, it might be concrete, but they're like settling. They put those on so the concrete can set until the concrete settles, and they take them off. But it looks like the concrete hasn't been poured yet, so there's still rebar sticking up from the top of those casings right there. At this particular portion, they're gonna obviously connect the two. These guys, probably more supports, and then there's supports for track over there as well to connect this will be the finish of the coaster. And then this actually might be the station, right? Because it kind of wraps around, comes in, does the double loading, then that track piece is the switch piece where it comes out of the station into the first launch, and there's some maintenance track on the side. So this particular section that they haven't started yet, they have the foundations going for, maybe, I'm guessing, is the actual station building, which Universal described in a press release as a garage structure. So it'll kind of look like the Fast and Furious supercharged station, basically garage station that we're going now. The tram, I wish it was a little bit better, but I mean, what else can you do with Fast and Furious? I was hoping they'd maybe do it like a fancy LA Hollywood Hills house. And right, the queue is almost like Secret Life of Pets style, where you're going through, instead of apartment, like a really fancy house. Then maybe you go downstairs or upstairs into the garage, and then you launch out of there to the car collection. That would have been a cool way to do the queue, in my opinion. But going to the garages, I guess, yeah, it is what to expect from Fast and Furious. So don't expect the queue to be highly beautiful or maybe even highly themed. But we will, we'll try our best. We won't judge the product until it's officially done and we can go inside it. Here's the crane loading up some rebar, I think. Yeah. Looks like he's going down to this particular section of rebar, but he's gonna grab, what's he gonna grab? He's gonna grab something from here. Those guys are calling him down. What are they're gonna grab this box, or this metal tray here with the dirt. They're gonna load that somewhere, probably to the dump truck over there. There's a couple other trays, empty trays, waiting to be filled with some of this gravel or dirt. Looks like that's what he's doing right now. Yep, he's gonna load these guys up. Loading up the dirt from this hillside. They're chipping away at this hillside. And gonna load them up, and the crane's gonna haul them over the dump truck or the trash can, is my assumption. Pretty cool stuff. I could totally just watch this all day. So sorry if there'll be some clips of me just like not saying anything, because I could totally watch this all day long. Look at this. There he goes, about to haul it up. Let's see. Get it all steady, and look at that. There it goes. Rising. How cool. Let's see where he brings it to. There he goes. I wonder if he's gonna bring it to that dump truck over there, or again, maybe haul it over to a trash bin as they continue to chip away that hillside. That guy will continue to fill up that bin. They'll do the same process. There he goes. Same process. A few times. See, I think he is. I think he's going to that dump truck right there. Let's see. It's crazy because he's all the way up there and he has to see something that's all the way down below. That's insane. See where it's all it out. It's not going to that dump truck. It's going, I don't know where he's going. Maybe he's going over my head. Look at that. Calling it over to Zone D over here. Let's go and take a look. He's lowering it to some section over there. When we go down to down the first escalator, we'll go ahead and see if we can spot where that is going. Maybe there's a dumpster or something, or maybe they need it for that side of the project. But that's pretty cool. So he's gonna load those other two guys and bring them up over here as well. And here it is. Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift, new roller coaster 2026. They officially confirmed the name, which is fantastic. And glad they kept the name though, because in the surveys, they were like teasing different names. So I'm glad they kept Hollywood Drift. A lot of people must have voted for that one. New roller coaster officially coming 2026, hopefully early 2026, because it seems like they've only had a 6-month delay. Not too bad. So yeah, I love the logo though. Quick update here, looks like they installed some more steel beams here and right over there, those three up there, maybe to create a nice little barrier. And that's where the escalators are currently closed until this construction fence from a couple days ago up here. This will likely be here for a while until these steel beams in this area is done. Other than that, guys, have a fast and furious day.